friends, welcome to today's demo, and hello friends, welcome to today's demo. Alright, so today we are going to be making 3D hot air balloon, and this whole concept came about because one of my customers, his name is Alex, is a friend who's a wonderful human, made one of those origami balloons. Have you guys seen one of those before? Yeah. And then put these like little strips of paper and made a little basket, and it was so stinking cute. I was like, why aren't we making more 3D hot air balloons? Like, how cute. Is I have pre-cut half pieces of hot air balloons. So depending on what size you wanted to do will determine which size you would use for today. So we're going to be using all of my fun scrap pieces of paper because I have a huge collection of scrap papers. There's a lot of stuff in here. And so I wanted to kind of, I'm the kind of person, I like color palettes. So I like things to all kind of be in like the same color field because I just think that if I like monochromatic stuff, it just makes me happy. So I'm going to find some papers here that are going to be kind of all in the same kind of color family. And so traditionally when I'm normally working with designs with paper, I usually use small patterns, large patterns, and solids to kind of break it up. But in this case, I'm actually going to do all pattern papers. And so I'm going to just find some fun patterns that I think all like look really nice and kind of correspond together. And I'm also going to show you a trick if you have only a small little piece, but you want to use multiple parts of it. So here we go. All right, and I'm going to start out with, I'm going to start out with a larger piece today, and then we're going to start out making the larger one, and then at the second part of the demo, I'm going to do a smaller one that I've already pre-cut some pieces for, so that way you can kind of see the full style. So we're going to grab a pencil. Tracy, would you mind bringing me a pencil, please? Huh? Would you mind bringing me a pencil? Pencil, yes. Just a normal pencil is great. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of, this is me sketching out like a little rough balloon shape here. But what I'm gonna do is, I'm actually gonna start with my little scrap of paper here. I'm gonna cut out 2 pieces of this. So I'm gonna cut out one, and I'm just gonna line up with what I cut, because I don't have my pencil yet. Oh yay, thank you so much, perfect. I know, right. Thank you, Tracy, I appreciate it. All right, so we're just gonna cut this little guy out. And then, since I didn't have enough space to cut out one right next to each other, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut out another piece, but I'm going to leave myself like a little tab on one side. So then that way, that could be the tab to kind of piece my 2 balloon halves together. So now I'm going to cut this little guy. Oh, the dogs have arrived. Yes. The dogs have arrived. All right, and so on that little edge, the piece that's a little bit extra, what I did was I made like kind of a diagonal here, and that's going to make a little tab. So then I'm going to fold my little tab up, and I'm just going to put those pieces together so that way it makes a full hot air balloon shape. Okay, so that's how you would do that if you wanted to use a piece of paper that you're not sure you'll be able to get the full balloon size on there. So I'm just going to match those up. But the idea is that we're going to be cutting out a number of these that look like this. So you can piece it together to make one from a scrap. But then we're also going to take this guy and I'm going to trace onto these papers here. So I'm going to give myself enough space. I'm just going to put this straight along the edge at the bottom here. And then I'm just going to trace this guy. And I'm going to put the line down the middle. And then I'm just going to flip that over and do the same thing on the other side. And then we're going to cut this guy out. And the pencil is nice because that way if you accidentally, you have your pencil marks in your little shape here, it's not going to be very obvious that you're going to be able to see it. Or if you're worried about the pencil shape, you can always trace it on the back side. That's what I'm going to do here because my paper is a little bit lighter in color.
I have that paper.
Yes, isn't it fun? Yes. You know where you got it. You got it here.
I think I know where I got it.
But I don't know about you guys, but I find that I end up with a lot of scraps in my life. Like little bits of paper or my giant paper collection like you just saw. And so what's nice is being able to use up some of those scraps in a completely different way. All right. Now, traditionally, when I do 3-dimensional little creations, I usually use hot glue, but because, one, I'm a little low on hot glue, shockingly for me, because that's very, very rare, but also I like to be able to, I wanted to show that you don't necessarily need to have hot glue in order to create little 3-dimensional little shapes. All right. And then we're going to do this guy. Okay. All right. And the reason why I decided to cut out a half piece instead of a full piece is because I wanted both the left and the right of the hot air balloon to be the same shape. Now, when you have your full piece, sometimes even like this, it's not going to be exactly perfect. And so by tracing everything from the single half template, I know everything will match up nicely and it will look good. Okay. All right. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those. All right. Oh, I was going to do the big one. Oh, that's okay. No worries. I have a big one if you guys want to do a larger one too. All right. I already cut out the small one. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to take my little hot air balloon bits. I'm going to fold those in half. Pieces that were in the green family.
Ooh, pretty.
Isn't this beautiful? It has like a little like castle on it, which is really fun. So I wanted to pick kind of green colors that all kind of tied in nicely. This was my half piece that I had pieced together. So with this idea, here we go. All right, so I want this to fit on the front of my card. So I'm going to stick this whole little guy together here. I'm going to take my time, but also be better at doing this one. Okay.
Go slow. It's all right.
All right. Thank you, Margot. Thank you for understanding. Sometimes when I rush, it goes badly. Slow is better. It's much more calming, and I won't be rushing. Okay. All right. And I'm very happy with those colors. Very, very cool. Yes. I have my light and my dark colors together. And then I have the little leaves. Okay.
So are you doing 4 or 5 on this one?
I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do 4 on this one. All right, so then the back piece, the piece I don't care as much about, we're going to put double-sided tape on. But if you're doing an A2 card, we're going to need to trim this just a little bit smaller so that we can actually see our little basket here. Very fun. We're going to see if this is going to fit on here. It might end up going off the card.
Can go inside.
Oh, it can go inside.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Sure.
Great
I
idea.
thought-
Thanks, Carol. Thanks for that reminder. Because you're right. I'm just like, how am I going to get the little sentiment on there? Not going to happen. All right. Before I take that down, I'm going to follow Scarlett's idea, and I'm going to do my little woven paper on a little strip of a little square. And I want it to fit on here, so I'm going to find a little basket shape that's going to be the right size, which is small, much smaller. There we go. That's the right size. And then we'll just put a little bit of woven strips on here and call it good. Yay! Much easier. Much easier.
And what a wonderful card to send to someone.
Yes, it is. It will be a nice card to send to someone. And then that way they won't know the chaos that went into
No,
my
I'll be sure and
mistake.
tell them to look up those.
Oh no, Margot! No, you got to go there and see the chaos one first, and then you'll understand. Oh no. Well,
See, you're
glad.
figuring it out so we don't have to on our own.
That's right. You know, and that was kind of the original intention with demo, was to be like, see this idea? Oh, this doesn't work. This does work. This doesn't work. Sometimes it is trial and error. That's right. And it's okay. It's okay. That's life. That's right. Sometimes you have to have trial and error, so then that way you can
Well, if
still
you
be
watch
successful.
the first part, don't, just leave it, because then you can laugh all over
Oh
again.
my gosh,
Laughter
no,
Margo.
Margo.
Is the best medicine.
It is. And then you can say, oh no, Ellie. Oh
No,
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 don't
no,
do
no,
that.
no,
No, you're
no,
doing
no,
it in the
no.
wrong order.
I just giggle.
No, that's all right. That's
Just
all right.
kidding.
It's okay. It's all right.
Laughter is really very good.
It is. It is. And then you can sometimes, especially with the world of the internet, everyone kind of thinks everyone else is perfect. But you know what? That's not realistic, right?
I know you're going to redo your thing,
I
so
know.
it's okay.
No, it's all right. But it's okay. Probably what I'll do is I'll say, skip forward 30 minutes into the demo before you actually watch it. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, so now I have my little basket. I'm going to grab up my little twines again. Once again, we're going to try and do this correctly. I need to have 4 little strings, and they're going to be pretty little because my basket's pretty little. And double-sided tape is going to go on the back side of that guy. And we'll stick on our little twines. think. That guy. And then on the back side, where all of my double-sided tape is, I just stuck together. We're gonna stick this on here so then you can actually see the basket. You can see a little bit of the strings, double-sided tape to hold those in place. Oh my gosh, it's finally coming together properly.
Oh, yeah.
And now we have our cute little hot air balloon. Yes! Yes! Yes, it's working! Yay! I love it. I love it when it works out. Okay, perfect. All right. And then our little sentiment is going to say sending love because I thought that that paired nicely with that. So,
It'd be cool for Valentine's Day.
it would be perfect for Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh, I got the completely wrong.
You could even make a heart-shaped one.
Where's my pictures?
Yes.
Oh, that would be
That'd be
cute
cute.
idea
Yes.
too. Jay or Tracy, is there? Oh, I'm so sorry to interrupt. The pink hole punch that has a tiny little hearts in it. Let me get a moment. Thank you. Oh, okay. Here it is. All right, now I'm gonna cut this out of gold mirror card because it is beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, Jay. Yay! I had to have some hearts in here to add in the sending love part, not just the sending part. Okay. So just like Carol was mentioning, you could put the sentiment on the inside of the card and that would pair really, really nicely. The other idea is that you could put it on your little balloon itself, but it might fold. So if you're gonna do that, you would want to kind of keep it in mind about where that would look the best on there. So inside looks best, all right. I think that's a good idea. So we'll put the sending love inside. But you can put it wherever you'd like. Oh, thank you so much, Daisy. Oh, you're so wonderful. You guys, thank you. I know, I just love that you guys are so like awesome about like being here with me in the chaos of it. We're all in it together, giving suggestions, helping me out. You guys, that just makes me so happy. Thank you. All right, and then we have our little sending. It says sending love. And then this is a tiny, tiny, tiny little heart punch. Again, you can cut out the little hearts and put them in there, this is all the little pieces that are popped out. You could also have it kind of peek through to the other side, which also might be kind of cute. So I'm gonna pop out. What was that? Oh, the dot for the eye. Oh, that's a cute idea.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how fun. What a great idea. Oh, that's so perfect, Carol. Oh my gosh, so cute with the tiny little heart inside. And then because I just want to add in a few more, I'm going to pop out as many as I can here. All right, and then what I'm going to do, just because I want to, I'm going to put 3 little hearts there. And I'm going to put a tiny little dot of glue and then add the little hearts in. So what I've done is basically create a little peekaboo from the outside to the inside of the card. Get those little hearts there to glue them inside. Come on, come on.
Oh, clever.
Just because I want to add at least a little clever aspect to this, but it may or may not work. We'll just do that. I'll be happy with it. All right. After all of the chaos, finally, there we are. There's today's demo. Yay! Tiny little card with our little hearts at the bottom. All right. Okay, friends. If anyone would like to make this week's craft, this craft, not the chaotic one, it'll be $5. Thanks for joining me for today's demo, friends. Sorry about the chaos.